All right, what is up, YouTube? I'm back once again. Wanted to make a quick video of me taking profits. Usually whenever I do make a video, I always make sure I go into my simulated trading account. And that comes with anytime I make moves. So we're definitely gonna watch me sell some profits here, taking profits here. The RSI has led us the right direction, and it's time to go ahead and take some profits. I've seen O'Reilly Auto Parts hit the ticker screen at the bottom of CNBC. So we're definitely gonna take some profits here. So let's go ahead and line it up here. So pretty much, until this loads, O'Reilly Auto Parts, had an oversold signal, a while back. So we're up about $1 grand for the position, or $1,000, however you want to look at it. So let's go ahead and execute a closing trade, and we're going to place a market order because I really don't care for limits, because limits really do take a long time, especially when you work with a simulated trading account. So let's go ahead and take the profits here. Okay, position closed. We took about $1,000 roughly in profits, and it looks like we're gonna take some more profits here. Let's see where else we're at with O'Reilly Auto Parts. We got Starbucks. We got SPU. Okay, we got TQQ. Okay, statistically showing that if we have I think it was the jobs report numbers, and they showed that the next couple of days the Nasdaq does produce 1%. So let's go ahead and take a look at Athena Health. We're up about $1,400 on that position, and RSI is definitely getting high enough. I'm definitely feeling comfortable enough to go ahead and sell some shares here. So we're definitely going to take. It looks like we're going to close out two positions roughly up over $2,000. So this is like I said, simulated trading account. And it's typically very easy when you're trading these high price stocks to make a lot of money, especially if you have a large account. So we're gonna go ahead and take profits here. We're up, like I said, $2,000 so far with profits. And like I said, I sell, when we do have profits or when I'm comfortable enough, to sell. So let's go ahead and check out those charts. We see O'Reilly Auto Parts. Whoops. O'Reilly Auto Parts definitely showing RSI 44. Daily moving average cost for the stock to go to 256. Right now we're at 252. The 250 handle is, it seems to hold. But right now I'm actually very comfortable with the profits that I'm having right here, and I'm definitely selling. So let's check out Athena Health. We see RSI is definitely bouncing up, almost at 40 of RSI. Daily moving average cost for the stock to be at 110. We might see it have problems at 105. But for right now, we're comfortable. I'm comfortable enough with the profit. So this is why I took profits right here. So let's see APC. We're still getting crushed on that position. Let's go ahead and buy some more, but I don't want to actually execute that trade on the second thought. So let's go ahead and delete that trade, and we're gonna check out some more stocks here. Home Depot's reporting, is reporting soon. We see right here Honeywell's report is giving out the dividend pretty soon there. We have, like I said, O'Reilly closed it out. TQQ, we can go ahead and close that out. I'm thinking, we should go ahead and close it out going into the weekend. But, when you hold this thing long term, this should go past $100 because, that's a $90 rule for me. Once stocks do get close to the $90, they tend to go to 100. So let's check out Budweiser or Anheuser-Busch, excuse me. And people from options, they've been saying that, the stock is going to $130. I can either act on the news or just watch and see how it plays out. So, because they do have options, they don't have that single stock risk exposure. So we're definitely going to play this one out and just watch it, right here. So Nike is definitely leading up to becoming that oversold factor. We see, I plotted the support around here, 53.75. I think that's where support was from here, and it looks like we might have a bounce here. I do, have a price target of the stock at about 55. So let's go ahead and make a market order. I know the stock is not oversold just yet, but I want to, place a trade ahead of the oversoldness. So we're going to go ahead and place a sell or a buy order for about what is this? Okay. Okay, so we end Nike about 53.96. I'm not, I really don't care if it moves down just a couple more dollars, but Nike is definitely getting close to that oversold level, and it's typically how a lot of hedge funds do, typically plot their buying. They do it I would say just a little ahead of the stock becoming oversold. So you can watch how, you see me moving, making these moves real time, and you see me taking profits every single time that I do place a huge bet. Now, usually my biggest loss or my biggest losers usually turn out to be my biggest winners. Now, we can either add on to this position right here, APC, but I do value APC at $60 still. I know you guys are still like, what? But yeah, I'm still valuing this at $60. But if you go look at my past videos, I do value, every single every single position I do have, I do value them at a profit. And right now, I'm just not comfortable enough with going ahead and selling. We see PLX. This is just a penny stock. This is just a test to see where exactly can we go when we do hold these pump and dumps. Starbucks, we're definitely long. Starbucks price target of $90 on it for me. SPU, like I said, another penny stock. We'll see exactly what happened if we were to invest in a penny stock. So we see oil has bounced. We're up about $600 on a day, but overall total we're about down $3,700. Now, since we have taken profits, we do have an available dollars of $11,680. So there's not really anything opening up for us. Typically right now we can place an order for Twilio. Twilio is definitely getting interesting for me, honestly, because we have a bottom right here of 23.66. We're getting close to that IPO price. But although I still want to go ahead and place a buy order for Twilio as well, because I really do like the company. And I really do think that growth is further ahead of this company. And, this is just letting me know, okay, I have to hold it overnight. And, we're going to hold this for a long term. Oh, excuse me. Okay, cool. We were able to get filled on a limit order, so that was pretty cool. So now we own shares of Twilio. And also we own shares where was the new position I did buy? Nike. So we own position of Twilio, own position of Nike. So I will get in Twilio I would say Monday and see exactly how they trades. But right now I'm just definitely, taking some gains this week. So I wanted to see you guys, I wanted to show you guys that I do take gains, and whenever I feel comfortable with taking gains, that's typically where I go ahead and, draw the line there. But we see Athena Health, we should have bought shares around 95. But like I said, when it does issue out lower guidance and, miss estimates, that's typically, a couple of days. We have to wait until, that factor comes in, that consolidation period, until we actually break out to the upside. So this is how easy it is. We follow the RSI, we read the reports on the companies, and that's typically how you make money every single time in the market. There's nothing hard to it. Listen to conference calls, researching and, looking up other competitors it does have a factor into it as well. But after you start to get, really good at it for a while, this is, there'll be just a walk in the park. But honestly, I'm trying to see if Twilio will break this $24 handle, because if it does, this is typically, leaving room for this IPO price of about $23.66. Now, when we go $23.66, it'll be key for us to hold that $23.66 level if we were to go down that low. Now, if we don't go, or if we don't hold that $23.66, it does leave room to go down to $20. And typically, we don't want to stay in a trade that's going to keep going down for us. But this run looks like it's, I would say this rundown looks to be overdone, since the stock did fall over 30%, and you still seeing a continuation right here at 3% down today. So we have shares in Twilio, and we have shares in Nike, and we also sold shares in Athena Health and O'Reilly Auto Parts, which made us about roughly over $2,500. So we are sitting on profits. We are making money every single time that we do trade. And these long positions that I do have in these stocks, I know I know you see the losses here, but long term we will see some profits here. I know I don't want you guys to think that you could just buy a stock and hold it over time, and miraculously you'll have a profit if you just hold out for that loss. But no, I actually do see growth with these companies. This is the reason that I do buy them. I just don't buy them, randomly to make profits. I actually do buy these stocks because I do think that they're worth more over time. And as we see, Athena Health had a dead cat bounce, and O'Reilly Auto Parts has did us pretty good. So now we're in Nike, and now we are in Twilio. So with that being said, guys, that's all I have for you. I just want to include you guys on the decisions that I was making. So I freed up about $2,500. We made roughly about $2,500. So this is how easy it is. I know I'm working with a bigger account, so that, you know, when you work with a bigger accounts, it's easier to make a lot of money rather than work with a small account. It's, I would say it's harder to make a lot of money because, you know, you don't have much to play around with. But, you know, working with over, you know, $200,000, I think that's what it is, or, you know, whatever the amount is. But, you know, I just want to make sure that I started YouTube where I show you guys exactly how to make profits. And, you know, we're definitely in this profit taking stage. You know, I usually take profits on these short-term stocks every week. But if I'm long a stock, you know, we definitely let it run, or we might, you know, decrease some exposure to the stock to take some gains and then reload on a pullback. But that's all I have for you guys. So take care. Remember, do your research and also follow the indicators. You know, the RSI can actually lead us the wrong way. The daily moving average, you know, it always holds consistent for us. So make sure you're watching RSI, chalk, and oscillator, so they can definitely, you know, they can be definitely giving you two different signals here. So just in case you guys want to know, you know, what those signals look like, let's see if I can go ahead and type it in. TUSE. This is exactly what I mean. We see we're oversold here, but we also see a huge increase of buyers coming in there. So we see it's kind of a contradictory thing right here. So if you're thinking about, you know, buying a penny stock right here, this might be the one you buy, because, you know, the technicals letting us know that, you know, we still have 30% of upside just about, you know, if buyers were to step in on this stock. So with that being said, guys, let me see if I can go ahead and execute a trade for this stock in my account, since it is becoming, you know, heavily oversold. Oh, wait. You know what? I almost broke my own rule. No penny stocks, no stocks that are over or that are under $10, and that's how we're gonna keep it. I was just, you know, I was really close about to execute that trade, but then again, I have to remember we're not gonna trade penny stocks here. And, you know, if you were to trade penny stocks, this might be the one you might want to hold. But this is definitely looking at a 1 year on a 1 year term chart. So if you look at it right here, we might be buying into the overbought stage. We see 1.8 was definitely the buying price for you, and now we're seeing about 2.33. We might see a double in share price Monday. We might hit that $3 range right up in there. But like I said, other than that, guys, that's all I have for you. Keep track of the election. I know the election is on Sunday. We want Macron to win. If he does not win, if he does not win, the market will sell off. That's, you know, that's as simple as that. So take care.